Most of them only go through like first or even like second playthrough.
Hmm.
But it's accurate. If you think about it,
Yeah.
like you'll see a lot of people like, "Oh yeah, I played that game. I wasn't really into it." It's like, yeah, because all it really does is just, hey, the enemies now take more bullets and also need slag. You need that. And for like someone who's new to the genre in general or just new to loot and shoots, telling them they have to use a certain weapon really throws them off.
Yeah, I can see why.
And then another system I said the next game should incorporate is weapon customization. Now I said carefully weapon customization. So
Right.
if you look at the way blues and purples and legendaries and seraphs and pearlescents are, is they have you look in the coding. There's a spot for an accessory to
Yep.
upgrade fire rate or upgrade adding a foregrip or
Yep.
adding various weapon accessories. If
Right.
you could hypothetically remove that from weapons you don't like or weapons you don't want to use and apply it to guns you actually want to use of the same weapon type, as well as there's been many a times where I've gotten a weapon and been like, this gun doesn't need a scope. This pistol doesn't need a scope. I
Right.
wish I could take that off.
The only sight I'd ever need on a pistol is no sight, like the actual item, or not item card, but the actual status effect no sight, where it makes your movement speed the same when you're aiming down sights or not aiming down sights. Torg sight or Malawan sight.
Right. Another thing I wanted to address was the manufacturers.
Yep.
So what I mentioned is that a lot of the manufacturers just have dumb effects or lore breaking effects. You think
Yeah.
about it, TDR doesn't really make any practical sense.
It's fun, but it doesn't make much
It's
sense at
fun,
all.
but listen, the only way the explosion from you throwing the gun is going to do damage is if you pretty much shoot 3 bullets and then throw the gun. That's the only way the thing actually does damage.
Yeah. Or unless it has a
So,
Vladoff barrel and a bandit grip to increase the magazine and fire rate.
even then, it doesn't even make much of a difference.
It's got mediocre damage.
As well from a lore perspective, you'll see enemies with TDR guns that just continue shooting them and then they'll reload
Yeah.
and they don't throw the weapon. Another thing is if you look at the way the game works, the way you're able to store all those weapons and the way you're able to swap between weapons like that is due to digital reconstruction, which is
Yeah.
what your Echo devices are capable of doing. So the way TDR guns work is you throw them like grenades, and you digitally reconstruct them in your hand. How the fuck would that work for
Shut
someone?
up for a second. One of my viewers just said, just remove all guns from the game and replace them with rocks. Since he can hear you and everything. It's funny. Nice one.
My main thing is I just want the difficulty to be changed. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be enemies take more bullets. It should be enemies are smarter, and you have to play smart too. Because I find myself, and I find a lot of players, like early game, standing in the middle of a room and shooting at the enemies is kind of acceptable. You're new at the game, or and it should be relatively easy, as pretty much anything you do, you're gonna kill the enemy. Towards the late game, it should reward being actually a competent player and sticking to cover, and also having stuff like tactical gunplay would really help people that like the snipe. You think about
Oh,
it,
what's up,
snipers
TM?
are kind of useless.
In Borderlands 2, snipers are useless.
Yeah.
Pimper now.
Okay. Keep in mind, I'm talking about snipers as an entirety, not the fact that the Pimpernel has a special effect
Lyuda.
that causes it to be good. once again, by Lyuda has a special effect that causes it to be good. I'm talking about, in any practical sense, using a sniper rifle is not useful. When are you ever going to be in a realistic engagement distance where having accuracy over range would actually make much of a difference, considering the fact that all the guns in the game have 0 drop-off range?
I mean, there's like the Godfinger, but that's a mediocre weapon.
Also, do keep in mind the fact that I'm not really encompassing weapons with uh, firing pattern modifiers.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening for that last part. I need to turn the dialogue volume down on this so that I can. Yeah. All right, audio. Dialogue volume's already on 1. I like snipers. I'm a MLG 360 no scope pro. Yeah, I'd like to see that. More interested in plucking his bird's feathers than plucking my. Damn it, I'm so angry I can't even come up with sexy innuendos. Kinda wish I had the afterburner right now.
Don't get me wrong. I really, really like Borderlands as a series, and you know that, as I have literally 2,000 hours on the series as a whole.
Damn, I wish I could show you, but my camera broke. You don't record things with a camera. You use a screen capture or a built-in thing. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat while driving, and I nearly crashed. Get out of here. Oh, is that Chubby? No, that isn't. No Chubbies, nothing. Waste of my time.
That's cool. This guy says he'd like to see emotes in the next Borderlands game. It would be a way to actually see the character you customize.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting.
Which is a reason, another reason why it's in Destiny is, I mean, once again, shaders are kind of useless.
I mean,
gameplay-wise.
They're
nice
gameplay-wise,
because you emote, and there's funny emotes, like the ramen emote or the Salt Bay emote.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to get those before, like the Salt Bay one before Season 2, because they're getting rid of that and then getting a new emote.
I mean,
that's a really bad Ruby.
Enough.
I'm gonna have to just close this. Ooh. Ah, damn it. I can't farm for the a Ruby since I'm streaming, but because it's a quest reward and I have to close the game entirely. That's terrible. Whatever, I'm going with the Ruby that I got. Because it really, really, like, fucks with the game when it, closes out and then I have to restart the stream. I broke my arm. Oh no!
You know how they made Modern Warfare Remastered its own game?
Yeah.
If you have the digital version like I did, because I got the Legacy Edition, you have to have the Infinite Warfare disc in the console to be able to play it.
Dumb.
It is really dumb.
So, what is your opinion on the fact that Borderlands 3 is going to be coming out in the coming future?
Is that someone on your stream asking me?
No, just me asking you.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well,
2018. It's coming out 2018.
is what it's rumored to be. If
Well,
they do it
yeah.
correctly and they learn from the problems the pre-sequel had and where they need to go for the direction of the game for just both gameplay-wise as well um, as story-wise, then yeah, the game will be fine. But if they do not listen, and it's too much like Borderlands 2, and none of the problems with Borderlands 2 are addressed, I see it failing. Especially in my
Yeah.
own eyes. They need to address the fact that the NPCs' physical gameplay, like fighting alongside Brick and Mordecai, is fucking stupid.
It
Because
is.
Brick, I've literally had it where Brick, when you're doing once in future slab, or whatever,
Which I'm doing right now.
you literally have to kill everything or else Brick will stop in the middle and attack it.
Yeah.
And it really breaks the fluidity. I don't even know if that's a word. I don't think so. It breaks how fluid the mission in the gameplay is. Because you have to stop and kill the guy. Or I've had it where Brick's glitched out on the final mission, Talon of God, and literally, you know how there's an energy field, like, in certain parts of that mission?
Oh, hi, Safe
And
Torch.
you have to
What's
wait
up?
until Mordecai breaks the energy field for Brick and you to run through it. Oh, unless you grenade jump, you can grenade jump and get over it. Anyways, besides the point, I've had it where Brick runs and he's still caught in the invisible energy field, and basically I have to reload the game in order for him to actually
That's bad.
cooperatively work. Also, another thing, we're going to mention Mordecai and the fact that his AI is stupid. Hey, Mordecai, I'm trying to farm for Vermivorous. Can you not shoot and kill my pods?
Mm-hmm. I absolutely
Damn,
hate
I'm a
that.
good shot.
Damn, I'm a
Also,
good shot.
when you're doing
Safe?
the
I'm
Firehawk
not safe.
mission
I
with
broke my
Lilith,
arm. No, it's Safe Torch.
she's incredibly stupid too.
Yeah.
Her AI is
Oh my
incredibly
god,
dumb.
killing the guy you're about to... or phase blasting the guy you're about to kill, and then... it's the worst. When you're down and everything, and...
So, the first thing being, they have to improve the AI. Second thing being, if they use the same engine, that
I think they're
used
going
on
to
Borderlands 2 and
Unreal
Borderlands the
something.
pre-sequel. Well, no, I'm not even talking about Unreal. I'm talking about physically the way the game plays and the loot system. The loot system between 1 and 2 are completely different.
Yes,
as
they
well
are.
as the gunplay. If they do not improve the loot system, the game will fail.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
They need to make legendaries, pearlescents, and seraphs, or seraph-like rarities, actually useful. Pearlescents, I'm looking at you. I will not use a pearlescent in any given situation, as there's only 2 that are actually worth using, and it's the Butcher and the Savage. And the Savage isn't even that useful, and the Butcher's okay at best.
Yeah, I guess we can go with that.
I find myself only ever using the Unkempt Herald and the Grog Nozzle.
You've said this very, very many times.
Because I'm trying to drive home the point of the fact that this game's fucking broken as shit.
It's broken as shit, but I love it, dude.
I love it too. Don't get me wrong. I have like 2,000 hours.
Uh-huh.
But my point is okay, I'm currently playing on my level 72 Siren on 3rd playthrough. Let me look at my loot. Oh, what's that? An Unkempt Herald and a Grog Nozzle? Oh, not surprising.
What are you building as well?
Am I building?
Yeah.
Doing the Siren build anyone who's ever playing a Siren should do.
Okay.
Which is just elemental damage, and healing.
That's true.
You don't get Scorn because it's just not useful. The projectile moves too slowly to actually be practical. And you don't get Subsequence and Thought Lock because they're really stupid. Subsequence allows it if you don't know, for your phase lock to move from one enemy to the next. You might think, oh, this is good, this is practical, but it increases the cooldown of your action skill. Secondly, you don't get thought lock because it removes the practicality of using phase lock in all its entirety. You no longer suppress the enemy by holding them suspended in the air and give your allies extended time to hit a powerful enemy.
Yeah.
Instead, oh, you cause the enemies to frenzy. Oh, that's always been a good idea. That's always worked. No, anytime I've ever used it, the enemy kind of just stands there and doesn't do shit. They'll occasionally attack another enemy, but for the most part, they don't do shit.
Okay, I'm still using a Breakneck Banshee. And I really shouldn't be. I'll just use a Trickster. It really doesn't fucking matter.
I have a Hellfire and a Sludger Shotgun. The Sludger Shotgun, I'm only using.
Give me a second. She said 1 moment.
Have you done your laundry yet, honey? Because he's gonna get jeans in the wash too.
Okay, I gotta flip it now.
Okay.
And do my other load.
Wait, is my mic still on?
When do you need jeans by, Diego?
Oh,
Tomorrow?
You put yours
doll
in,
weapon,
and then I can do my whites tomorrow.
All guns are pretty
Tomorrow morning.
stupid.
Okay, I have my mic muted, but like, it's still making sound and everything.
Have a fucking doctor. Oh, that dull weapons effect is stupid.
Dull weapons are dumb.
I never use them.
You
And here's
shouldn't
why.
ever use them.
Here is the simplest fix that would actually get more practicality out of it. The doll gimmick is stability. Okay.
And burst fire stuff, which is dumb.
Well, no, burst fire is just how they get stability. So, for pistols, here's what you do. You flip-flop it. When you're aiming down the sights, you shoot semi-automatically. When you're hip firing, you use burst fire. It allows you for better control from the hip, as well as just getting an increased fire rate. While aiming down the sights, you get one shot, or it becomes semi-automatic, and therein holds the capability of adjusting to recoil and doing various things. As far as assault rifles and submachine guns go, shooting from the hip and having it be burst fire will give you actually better stability than shooting it fully automatically from the hip. While aiming, you're able to quickly adjust to your target. For snipers, I never use dull snipers. Don't ever use dull snipers because the burst fire effect is useless. If you were to flip it around and make it so it's burst fire when you're not aiming, that would actually drastically increase the usefulness of it at closer ranges. The simplest fix is to literally just flip the way the burst fire mode works.
Yeah, I
And there
guess you could say that.
I would see myself using it far more often.
I don't know why, but you're echoing in my stream.
I know. I can hear myself. Kind
Oh.
of fine thing.
Well, are you watching my stream?
No, I can hear it through your headset.
Oh, I can't.
What accessory does this gun have?
I wish I got a better ruby.
What about this submachine gun? What does it have?
Time to Lasco and Catcom.
An interesting thing about the way the loot system works in this game is that each weapon part of a manufacturer's weapon contributes to the overall stats of the gun. Having a dull grip on a Malawan submachine gun will actually give your weapons more stability than if it had a Malon grip. But if
Right.
it had a
I know
Malon
how this.
grip,
I know how
it
the
would
parts
increase
work.
the
I know how the parts
like-
work.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. It's. Oh, this one has an accelerator.
And that's why
toolbox.
purebreds are sometimes better than other variants.
Other variants, because I'm not going to use a Malon submachine gun for like stability. I'm going to use it to set things on fire or to shock their shields down. So having increased status effect chance would make that far better. What's interesting is Torg parts and Jacob parts pretty much do the same exact thing.
Jacob's parts actually just lower the all the other stats, while Torque, I'm pretty sure, just lowers the stability of it, or ups the recoil or whatever it is.
Jacob's guns or Jacob's weapon parts increase or decrease the stability of it. When you're aiming down the sights, the weapon sway is greater, which pretty much makes assault rifles for Jacobs, first of all,
Obsolete.
they're already pretty useless. Why use a semi-automatic rifle when I can just use a Vladov one with similar weapon parts and just get better performance out of it? If I'm going to use a Jacobs assault rifle, I'm using it for the damage increase, which is minuscule at most.
Shotgun rhinoplasty.
I wouldn't mind increased weapon sway if it was actually a greater damage difference, as well as if the semi-auto mode had better accuracy over range, which doesn't seem to anyways. Because these weapons have pretty much infinite drop-off, it's really how accurate a weapon is at range.
I need
Unless-
new weapons.
About the weapon's range. Is range even a stat in this game?
No, it is not.
Range is not. Okay. Accuracy is, though.
Yes, it
But
is.
how is accuracy calculated for this game?
Well,
Is it calculated based on how often a bullet coming out of the gun will go exactly where your sights are?
yeah, I'm
Or
pretty
is
sure
it
that's
based
what
on
it
an,
is.
on an average of accuracy over range?
Well, accuracy over range can be impacted by a gun's range stat. I know that because of trying to shooting McFace from the top of 1,000 cuts on the bunker and everything.
So,
But,
a gimmick with Jacob's guns is semi-automatic, they'll fire as fast as you pull the trigger. Okay. First of all, that's not even close to being true, because most Jacob's guns don't even have the ammo capacity to suture that need. Also, the recoil from firing the gun is just not worth it. I'm not going to hit what I'm aiming at with a Jacob's pistol, firing it as fast as I can pull the trigger. Also, there's clearly a fire rate cap.
Yeah, there is, but at least on pistols, it's super, super high.
It is super high. But on
It's like
rifles,
15 something.
it doesn't seem to make any bit of a difference.
That's why Aiden was saying that the Jacobs manufacturers lie about that.
Also, in the fact that if I'm going to use a Jacobs gun, more often than not, I'm going to use the snipers.
Obviously.
Having a semi-auto sniper that has stupid high recoil and saying, oh, it fires as fast as you pull the trigger. Okay, neat. But that doesn't boast any benefit when ultimately the recoil is just going to destabilize the gun to the point where I'm not going to hit whatever I'm firing at as fast as I can pull the trigger.
I mean, we're also playing on console, and, you know.
Oh, no. And I'm even talking about, because I play on PC as well. It just still doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, whatever.
And then when blues and whites are bolt action, well, then it really doesn't make a difference.
If you're using a bolt-action sniper, I think you need to just reevaluate your life.
Well, no, early game when you don't find purples or even greens, blues compared to greens, although you'll lose in fire rate, you'll get drastically more accuracy and damage.
Well, yeah, that's because, like, higher base damage at the cost of it being a
Yes.
bolt action.
So my point is the majority of people that play the game don't even make it to third playthrough. So third playthrough is when you start getting you pretty much see purples the most. Do I ever use any of the purples I find?
Hell no.
No. Which takes away from the main aspect of the game, the loot and shoot. If I'm using only a select handful of weapons, finding a cool gun that I'd use in any other circumstance than third playthrough just really sucks. But currently, I have a gun in my inventory. It's an overpowered level 2 Vlados rifle. I'd use this if it weren't third playthrough. But it is.
If assault
I'm
rifles
not.
were better in Borderlands 2, I don't know what I'd do. There would be so many
Oh,
different...
if assault rifles had any use, then yeah, I'd use the assault rifles. And that's
Give
some
them
of
a
them do.
higher base damage, honestly.
The kitten is nice, but keep in mind the kitten is like, and the rapier are assault rifles, but you don't use them because they're assault rifles. You use them because of their legend or their unique effects. The kitten
Like,
has a weird
It's a
fire
moxie.
pattern, which
It's
allows
a moxie effect
which
as well.
Yes, it also has a moxie effect. The kitten has the moxie effect and a weird fire pattern, which increases how often you'd actually hit the target you're shooting at if you're hip fire. However, if you're aiming, using the kitten, going for accuracy is not really your forte. As well as using the hail, I never use the hail, and we've had this argument, Diego. You like the hail, I do not.
I do like the hail.
I think the firing pattern is just too stupid to be able to actually... I shouldn't have to aim 40 feet above his head. I know that's an exaggeration, but still shouldn't have to aim high over my target to actually hit him.
Or you aim below.
Or below, depending on how close.
Depending
You are,
if you're
yeah.
using the, which weapon is it? That stupid, Seraph assault rifle. That, like, melts, Terra. It's not the Shreddifier. Leadstorm, that's it.
Yes, that's all.
Which also has splitting projectiles, but
See,
that splitting projectiles are even better.
I have to say that the uniqueness of weapons in Borderlands 2 is only down to their fire pattern and pretty much no other mechanic.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Okay, give me an example. I'm interested. You've caught my attention.
Wait,
Name a
what was
gun
the
that you don't
thing?
use because of its firing pattern or special effect. So what? Special effect. Oh, this gun heals you when you shoot enemies with it. Okay, the one different effect the gun gives you.
Does the infinity count?
The infinity has a... The infinities... Okay, I'll give you that. The infinity has the benefit of shooting infinite... You never have to reload, and it doesn't cost any ammo to use. But it shoots in an infinity pattern.
I mean, yeah,
Granted,
it shoots in an
it shoots-
infinity pattern, but
It
it's got truly
shoots
infinite
at a decent
ammo.
fire rate, and yes, it does truly have infinite ammo. But like, I don't find myself really ever using the gun because it just
Okay,
doesn't
yeah, no, I'm outta
serve
here.
really much of a
Never
purpose.
mind, I'm dead. Man, I'm glad I had this rocket launcher to get me up.
I feel like. All right, let's take a look. What makes the Unkempt Herald good?
It's got a lot of bullets.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
The 44 Fragnum has a lot of bullets. Why isn't it good?
Because it doesn't have 7, it has like 5.
Okay, so the argument is that it does not have as many bullets. Okay. Aside from that, is there really anything that makes the Unkempt Herald good?
High base damage.
High base damage? Okay. Most Torg weapons do have a high base damage to begin with. So why not use another Torg weapon?
Because it's got less bullets.
Okay. So what I'm getting from this is that the reason why people use it is because it has a high base damage and shoots a lot of projectiles. Why not use a shotgun? Why not use a Torg shotgun?
I mean, you have a fixed fire pattern for the Herald.
Okay. So, if shooting a lot of projectiles and having a high base damage is what makes this gun good, why isn't the Varrock good?
Because it's an assault rifle.
Oh, okay. What makes an assault rifle coherently bad in this game?
It's just bad. Like, honestly, it's just really bad.
But that just doesn't even come close to answering my question. What
They're
makes
just
it
bad. I don't fucking remember, dude. They're just lackluster.
Okay, to say a gun's bad just because it's an assault rifle doesn't seem like a valid point to use in any other circumstance besides in Borderlands.
Yeah, usually you're like, ooh, an assault rifle, but...
Ooh, an assault rifle.
Borderlands.
I'll be able to shoot faster and hit my targets from farther. Not in Borderlands. Doesn't really seem to make any bit of a difference. So when pistols are the most used and useful because, I mean, they have a varying effect. The Grog nozzles have just a really high chance to slag at 46.8%. Mind you,
It's also
under
got like
half the
a
time.
super high, what's it called? Healing effect. It's got like 66%? Or higher?
Something like that. All right, guns that'll heal you.
ludicrously high.
That's something that's yes. That's something you see a lot in RPGs, not just Borderlands, just in RPGs in general. Guns that will heal you when you, or weapons that will heal you when you deal damage. It's just like a life steal effect. Okay. There's that, and then there's also another legendary or unique aspect of shooting a lot of bullets.
Uh-huh.
So, my thing is the thing that arguably makes assault rifles bad is the fact that they serve no benefit of using them over any other weapon type. You typically use an assault rifle because it has a tight bullet cluster. It shoots faster. You'll be able to hit targets from a farther range, but when that doesn't really make much of a difference, considering the fact that the Unkempt Herald shoots 7 bullets in a straight line, and if you're close enough,
14
you'll
if you have the
hit
debuff.
all of those. Yes, and you'll hit all of them if you're up close enough. So yes, I guess an assault rifle would beat the range usefulness of an Unkempt Herald, because the further the target is away, the less likely you are to actually hit them with more than just one. So, based on these aspects, the Maggie is good, right?
Yeah.
Then why don't people use that very often?
I mean, they do, but like, not in Borderlands 2.
Well, why wouldn't they use it if it serves the same benefit and its bullet spread is tighter, arguably, than the Unkempt Herald? Why not use the Maggie over the Unkempt Herald?
I don't know. I don't know exactly
I'm
that much about the...
I'm asking the real questions now.
Hey, I don't know much about the Maggie besides that it's the last of the Masher line.
Yeah, and in the fact that, like, it's pretty much a shotgun pistol.
Well, yeah, it's a Masher.
So, a reason that people, I can think, would use the Unkempt Herald over the Maggie is, oh, the Unkempt Herald does explosive damage, the Maggie doesn't. It has a higher impact damage, but pretty much in every aspect that the Maggie and the Unkempt Herald share, the Maggie is far superior in. Has a tighter bullet spread, its firing pattern is better, it's got a better fire rate. The only thing it lacks is the fact that it just doesn't do as much initial damage. If you remove the explosive effect from the Unkempt Herald, you lose all of its gimmick.
Yeah.
There is no reason to use it. Okay, well my card just blew up. You have no reason to use the Unkempt Herald. So, I guess explosive is a reason why you use it, but why do you want explosive rounds versus just standard ballistic rounds? Well,
Because they deal
kinda
area of
makes sense.
effect damage.
They do area of effect damage.
Very small, but still.
Yes,
it's
very
a herald,
small.
so it's spread out. Okay, I'm gonna take advantage of this tall crate, and I'm going to use the passive healing effect from this and heal. Yeah, if you didn't know, if you have a Moxie weapon and shoot the tall ammo crates from Hyperion, they heal you. It's really dumb. They have health. Ah, damn it. I don't think about that ever. So did you know that loot loaders pick up your loot?
They're like
And when they
rats.
do, they have like this little dick claw, and it's hilarious. Next time I
did not
find
know
one,
that.
I'll kill all the enemies except the loot loader, and then I'll show the stream so I can have it on recording. Time to kill Jack's body double.
Okay, in Borderlands 2, you don't use the Maggie nearly as much as you've done Untitled. Arguably, the pre-sequel, you use the Maggie over the 44 Fragment.
Yeah.
Granted, the 44 Fragment has 2 less projectiles, which you've mentioned, and the fact that it has a different type of firing pattern.
This has got a fixed
They're-
firing pattern, and the Fragnum doesn't.
They're closer in relation to each other in that game. Why would you use the 44 Fragment, or why wouldn't you use the 44 Fragment if they're much closer in relation to each other? I think it simply just comes down to, well, the Maggie, you'll just...
Maggie's got more range, and I don't know. I guess that's a whole different factor in the pre-sequel. You know what? Everything is different in the pre-sequel. Well, not everything. It's just kind of
No, actually,
there's a lot the same.
there's a lot the same.
Oh, there's like
Okay.
too much the same.
Let's talk about why the Torrent doesn't suck and why the Emperor does suck when they're coherently the same gun.
I'm dead. Well, the Torrent has a really high fire rate.
Okay.
The Emperor has a
Which
slower fire rate
Really,
and
really
roughly the same damage.
So, imagine if what I said earlier about fixing dull weapons is just reversing the way the fire pattern works. Imagine how actually useful the Emperor could be.
I think that would break the Lascaux, though.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously it would break the Lost Cow. But the Lost Cow's gimmick is it has a high projectile count. But its downside is you're gonna piss through ammo because you're actually, unlike
Unlike other guns, you're actually using a twice
consuming
as much.
more bullets per shot.
Alright.
Would that affect break the Lost Cow? Probably, but you gotta think, I mean... the
Yeah, you
Lost
just
Cow
have to
is-
aim down sights a little more.
This guy.
And that's one of this thing's best things. You don't have to aim down sights all that much.
Well, alright, let's put into thought if this effect was added. First of all, into the next game is what I'm saying. The first thing would be, the Lost Cow's probably not gonna make a reappearance in the
Oh,
next
definitely not. I'll kill
Because-
myself. This Jack's body double is using a Malawan gun and strips my shield in 2 hits.
It's a
Stop
nice
shooting
gun.
me!
It's not a legendary, though. The only guns I've ever seen make a return are legendaries. And they're still drastically different than their last game counterparts.
Some of them didn't even keep their correct rarity.
You know, like
I'll
Cobra
actually
is a
end it.
The Cobra is a legendary, but in this game it's a blue. But in this game, you also will find a pearlescent far more frequently than you will a Cobra. And they say, oh,
Uh-huh.
well, that's because it has a glitched drop rate But if it's got a glitched drop rate, why didn't they fix that? That just seems like something they
No, they
fixed.
did fix it actually.
Oh, so now you can actually get it?
Oh no, you can't. That's the drop rate it has now. That's it's fixed. It did have like a 0.001% chance of dropping, but they gave it like a 0.1. It's retarded.
But why? A gun with explosive payload just sounds like a gun that I want to use.
Yeah, it's pretty good on.
Especially
like,
in a sniper variant.
Yeah.
If stuff like that makes a far more frequent return in the next game, I see myself using guns like that far more frequently. Man, like a weapon effect in Destiny in itself is explosive payload, which makes an actual difference in that game.
It does. It does.
In this game, it's like, oh, well, I mean, an entire manufacturer's gimmick is explosive payload. Yet, ironically, I mean, the sniper is Jacobs because Torg doesn't make sniper rifles.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just like to think how cool a dual shotgun would be.
Dual shotgun. I'd love to see that. I'm level 17 and I'm still using 2 heralds that are level 8. Forgot to mention that.
And to think that a dual shotgun with the dual effect that I'm talking about would make it even more practical. Burst fire from the hip, semi-auto, aiming down sights.
Or and then when you aim down sights,
Yeah, it just becomes semi-auto, which would be really, really badass.
It really would.
That is arguably the simplest fix for that. Now, for Jacobs, let's talk fix. What could possibly be done to Jacobs to fix the problem that's coherently wrong with the weapons, which is arguably the stability?
Give them more stability, make the recoil more back instead of up, like they did in Destiny 2 with scout rifles. Because that's basically what it is. It's a scout rifle and whatever.
The weapon sway really throws me off from just using the assault rifles in general. You thought assault rifles were bad in just for being assault rifles in this game. Don't ever think of using a Jacobs assault rifle. You will not hit shit.
God, I hate Jacobs assault rifles in this.
And what's nice is I forget what the hammer burst's effect is, but I think it shoots 2 bullets.
I don't remember. It might just be like higher critical modifier.
I don't think that's it. That's the Skull Smasher's legendary effect.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I think it literally just shoots 2 bullets.
It's dumb if it is.
I'm actually like stupid curious on what the hell this gun's special effect is. I'm gonna go on PC and make myself one and then see what it does.
Wait, isn't the Skull Smashers one like 5 projectiles?
Yeah, but you gotta think it naturally just increases the critical. No, but if you look, it does have a higher critical multiplier, and it shoots additional projectiles, which is probably why it has a higher critical multiplier. Well, regardless, I'll make both the weapons.
Cumbug. Oh yeah. You know, I'm kind of bored of Borderlands right now. I've played it a lot over the past week. Ew, the cradle. That's a shield that's broken.
A lot of the loot is broken, Diego.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's in a negative way.
Nerf kunai, it's way too overpowered. Buff money shot, you can't kill anything with it. I should be able to one-shot a raid boss with money shot, not 11-shot it. With a Deepa. And yes, that has happened before. Someone 11 shot Pyro Pete with a money shot chain.
That's not the Hammer Burst, it's the Hammer Buster.
Hammer
That's what it's
Buster.
called. I'm just gonna give it just straight all Jacob's parts. That seems like the most fair. Okay, okay, it requires a doll barrel. That's
Yes,
fine.
it does.
And I won't put an accessory on it, just so I can see what it basically does. New weapon. Sniper. Goal. Weirdly, the first game it was called the Skull Smasher. In this game, it's called the Skull Masher. A subtle difference no one really noticed.
I don't care.
I just thought it was neat to mention.
Let's see. I need to farm a new fastball. I've got an OP1 Deepa. I didn't even mean to get it, but I got it. I got an OP1 Shock fastball, but I need Corrosive for the peak. Hell, I even got myself a new B. Just in case I wanted to use guns instead of melee. For Krieg, of course. The only thing I need now is, what's it called? New fastball and a new melee shield. Yeah, too bad we don't have the community patch where we can get the, what's that shield called? It's this legendary melee shield, and, yeah.
Love Thumper?
No, we can get the Love Thumper, but, the community patch makes it able to drop from, King Mong. Or, no, not King Mong, Donkey Mong. And, it just basically has really high roid damage. That's its gimmick. It's in the pre-sequel.
I don't know. Off the top of my head, to be honest.
You could find it in the Loot the World app.
Alright. Skull Smasher, and Skull Masher, and the Hammer Buster. Alright. So first let's see if it's a firing pattern thing. It does not have a critical, the Skull Masher does not have a critical multiplier.
Does it have like the 5 projectiles?
It does have the 5 projectiles, that it does. So that's its perk. Hammer Buster just shoots 1 projectile. It's not very. Jesus, the weapon sway. I'm not even coming close to what I'm actually aiming at.
Are you just spamming it as fast as you can?
Yeah.
The only way to
I'm
combat its recoil, its massive recoil, is just to,
like smack your or just move the mouse in just random directions.
well, you can do that. But what I was going to say is
It's
just
working.
shoot
That's
it,
what I'm
let
doing
it
right
settle, and then shoot it again. And that's very, very inefficient.
But that takes away from the fires as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Well, it says that on a bolt action.
Yeah.
Well, technically it does fire as fast as you can pull the trigger, because whenever you pull the trigger, it fires.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit this rack and actually see if I hit him. Alright, one mag that I emptied and didn't hit it. Oh, there he goes. He died this time. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's another one that I had to use nearly an entire mag and just kind of spamming and just like just slapping my mouse in random directions to try and hit.
Yeah,
Gun is
I
just
wish
not
we had the
good.
community
Hold on.
badge. Like, just
man.
implement the community patch,
Buster.
motherfucking...
Hammer Buster, what the hell does this gun do? Unusually high bullet damage compared to similar rifles of the same genre. That's its legendary effect.
I want to join you, but
Is
I'm
it-
such low level. I can go to a lower level, Safe Torch.
That's its feature.
Okay, so get another assault rifle with the same parts, but of, let's say, purple rarity.
Okay, hold on. The Hammer Buster 2, which was in the pre-sequel, unusually high bullet damage compared to similar rifles. Shots penetrate enemies.
You can still join Safe Torch. Like, I can have multiple people in a stream.
See, that's nice.
What?
In the pre-sequel, the Hammer Buster 2, which is it has unusually high bullet damage compared to rifles of similar stature, basically just other Jacobs rifles. Shots penetrate enemies.
That's not bad.
See, that's not bad if it weren't for the fact that assault rifles suck. And I'm not going to use any other Jacobs assault rifle that isn't the Hammer Buster or the Becca.
The Becca's good.
Reminds me, I'm going to go look up what the Becca does.
Oh, I can tell you right now. It shoots one projectile and then another stays behind, and then after like a half second will shoot them in the face. Actually, it's 2 bullets. So it shoots one that instantly hits, and then
fires a single shot followed by a slow-moving projectile, which after set distance splits into 4 total projectiles and rapidly gains speed.
oh yeah. It's like the what's that stupid what's that really stupid SMG that does the same thing with its bullets, but it's a plasma caster?
Don't know.
I'll just call it the Wasp. It's like the Wasp, like where its projectiles gain speed over time, but it does it way faster.
Borderlands 2 base game Pearl Essence are Butcher, Godfinger, Becca, Unforgiven, Avenger, Storm, and Carnage.
Pretty sure the Godfinger was a Gen 2, wasn't it?
Might be. Oh well. Oh, included 3rd downloadable content. Hold on. The Stalker.
The Stalker really isn't that great.
Stalker's not that good.
I got it. That was my first Pearl of a console, but
The Bearcat.
I love the smell of
boy.
popcorn in the morning.
You know it'd be nice. I don't know if the community patch does this for the Bearcat. If it, you know how it shoots grenades, right? That's
Yeah.
the Bearcat's gimmick. What if the grenade shot like a fucking like noob tube and just straight went like didn't have any drop off?
What if
and
it
just
shot
straight hit-
fastballs?
Shot fastball? Oh my god, that needs to be a gun.
Yeah, you gotta call it the Ricky since that's on its item card.
That
It
would
just
be
shoots fastballs.
amazing, dude.
It's an infinity that shoots fastballs.
Oh my god, if it's not a black weapon, I don't know what will be.
Oh
But
my
no,
God.
it shoots a grenade that just pretty much goes in a straight line. Or that has a farther drop-off distance. Basically increasing the practicality of using it, but pretty much making it a better Varrock.
The patch does fix the Bearcat, but
Doesn't
it's
it make
like
the
not much
Varrocks-
better.
Doesn't it make the Varrock better too? If we can
Yes,
tell
it
makes the
does.
Varrock
It
better.
basically fixed everything wrong with Borderlands 2.
Tight-
It makes
tightens
assault
the
rifles
fire
viable.
pattern, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Which is good. Too bad
It-
it's like a pain in the balls to install the community patch.
Right. It made E-Techs actually good.
I mean, plasma casters are good.
I mean, it made sniper rifles, assault rifles, that sort of thing
You
good.
know what's funny? The E-Tech assault rifles are pretty much the hard light.
They kinda are.
They over-penetrate targets as well as ricochet off walls.
Yeah. Aiden, if you want to join.
Interesting.
The assault rifle that just shoots fastballs. Just imagining how overpowered that'd be. It'd still have the same sound as well. It'd just go when it hit enemies. Cause you know that Jacob's shotgun sound it makes when it hits enemies?
Yeah.
It'd just be do. Or depending on fire rate. And if you actually hit your shots. So guess who's gonna be in Pacific Rim 2?
John Boyega.
Uh-huh. Bastard
Yeah, I mean,
isn't
he's an
even
actor.
like... He should be focused on Star Wars though.
They're
Gay
finished
boy.
filming the Star Wars movie. Are you retarded?
Yes?
Like, an actor can't just fall into one role. That's like saying Harrison Ford can only be Han Solo and only Han Solo. With that in mind, we would have never gotten Indiana Jones or Blade Runner.
Uh-huh.
I hate you so fucking much.
Uh-huh. Every time that I see one of the weapons spinning in the bottom right corner of the screen when I exit and enter back into the game,
Can't hit what I'm shooting at.
I just imagine it shooting fastballs. The sniper rifle is shooting fastballs. No. Remember when the fastball sucked?
Yeah, and then they buffed it by just increasing how much damage it did.
By 800%. Same with the Lady Fist. They increased that by a couple
Remember when they
100%.
increased legendary drop rate?
Yeah. I will. What was that?
Remember when they increased legendary drop rate?
That's a joke.
Remember that time in the pre-sequel where enemies weren't farmable?
That's just always.
I mean, that's like the first boss.
Krieg
Now
just
enemies are farmable.
Oh really?
Well, they've been for a while. That was like one of the first problems they fixed. Was the fact that enemies weren't farmable. You'd kill them once and they'd stay dead. Now you can go back and kill them. As long as it's not the first boss. Which means you can't farm for a nukem. You either get it on your first try and it's like level 2.
Yeah.
Or you get it on later playthroughs by just restarting the playthrough over and over again, which is probably actually the only way you could get the nukem.
Or if you use the grinder, which is like 800% easier.
Which is 800% easier, as well as just like, hey,
Save Torch, join the party.
You can also just like duplicate weapons and farm the grinder. Grinder is cool in concept, it's just poor in execution.
Uh-huh. Like me.
No, I don't even think you're cool in concept.
Oh. Okay.
You kind of walked into that one, pal.
John Boyega.
You need to calm down.
No. Gun that shoots fastballs. I'm still hyped up over that. Oh, don't tell me they have a Savage Lee. Oh my god, they have a Savage Lee. Hell yeah. I just saw some bullymongs bullying someone, and so I was like, oh my god, they have their own little Savage Lee. Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh my god, I'm using a Torg assault rifle, and it is so terrible. Wow, you're doing so much damage. Here, let me drop you a gun.
So, you saw it in the kick chat yesterday about those kids getting the cops called on them.
For what? I don't think I did.
So, yesterday, like, once we got home from seeing Thor, there was these kids driving around that, like, and they were going, like, super fast in a suburban neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And they were laughing and giggling, and they drove by me once, and they were, like, looking at me, making weird faces. And then, like, my sister had a girl sleepover last night, but the girl's mom was there when it was happening, so she just called the cops. The cops show up. The kid apparently didn't have his license. And, yeah, and it's his parents' car. So basically, they had to drive it and park it in one of the driveways and wait for the kid's parents to show up to pick it up. And it was, oh my god, it was hilarious. And I talked to, there was like 3 boys, and it was like, there was one of them that was in the passenger seat. And apparently, I talked to his sister today, and he goes, yeah, my brother was an idiot, and like had the cops called on him and his friends. I go, was your brother the kid in the camo pants? He goes, no, that was his friend. My parents don't like him. I'm like, I could totally see why. And one of the kids that was there was like, yeah, whoever called the cops is a snitch. It's like, you guys,
Is your stuff in the washing?
like...
No, it isn't.
Because I need it after you.
Okay, let me... Oh, I'll be back. I'll be back. Hi there, Sif Torch 20. Is your mic on?
Hello.
Hi. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
I'll be back as well.
Alright.
Hey, kid. I threw it into your room. I found it. Well, I found it. I thought you might like it. I've returned.
Hello. Yeah.
I'll give you
gave me
a...
an overpower level. You gave me an overpower 1 level thing.
Yes, I did. Sell it. It'll give you bank.
Alright. Now what? Oh, okay.
So yeah, back to what I was the story.
Hmm.
I was talking to one of the boys' sister, and then oh excuse me, I'm like having a hard time eating food because I'm stupid.
We both knew that was gonna happen.
You just started running away, but I didn't let you. Wait, you want to see something really funny?
Alright. Oh.
Just,
One of the kids there
yeah. Come back. Come back, I want to smack you.
One of the kids there was like, oh, whoever called the cops is like a snitch. And it's like, you guys, the kid was driving at like 60 in a suburban street.
Dang it.
And like was going to cause an accident. The kid didn't even have his license, had like his permit. And like, yep, now he's not getting his license for like 3 years. Serves the kid right. See, like, I've ridden in cars with kids that don't have their license yet.
Yeah, Matt?
No, Matt didn't do that. Matt was
Well, he had his
a law-abiding
license, but like, couldn't drive anyone.
Yeah. He also didn't have a car. So like.
No, he had a
was
car at that point.
too. At that point, no. He didn't
Pretty
get.
sure
He
he
didn't get it. He drove his mom's car.
You're not gonna do like any damage whatsoever to this guy.
I'm doing 4 damage.
Anyways. No, I was talking more about Jed.
Oh.
But like, when he wasn't driving like a jackass, that would cause any reason for like people to call the cops. This kid was. It's like, we get it, you have your permit. That's cool.
What you doing?
If you're gonna drive fast like a jackass, go to the middle of nowhere and do it.
You live in South Carolina, that's the definition of buck-ass nowhere.
No, but the neighborhood I live in is a highly populated suburban area.
Exactly, so... Yeah.
I'm talking about...
No, they can find
Okay.
nowhere really easy, is what I'm saying.
Right, anyways. It's just really... Kid was really fucking stupid. And then once the cops went away and the kid basically had to sit out there and wait for his parents to come pick him up,
None of these will work.
I wanted to ride by on my skateboard and be like, fucking jackass.
You
But I
fool,
didn't know how
none
the
of
kids are, like how old the kids are. And there was also 3 of them, so I didn't want to get my ass kicked just in case they could kick my ass. So, I kept to myself.
Sell them.
Alright.
Except for the level 72, Herald.
Okay.
You might want to keep that for later playthroughs.
Alright then.
I kind of want to try Hellborn Krieg, but, like, I want to do stuff. Alright, so I'm just gonna, switch to a different character, and then we can actually play the game. I can get some enjoyment out of that, instead of farming for, like, hours to get something that I'll need another of in, like, 20 minutes.
How would you need another of it?
Okay, so what I'm doing now on my Psycho is I'm going through the overpower levels on Digistruct Peak.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's a thing.
So, first of all, Diego, have fun getting past fucking overpowered level 3.
Listen, I'll have trouble getting past OMG what the fuck. You can join back on me. I'm a level 17 gunzerker named Dapper Gent.
You know what's funny?
Also, I'm
Is they're
looking at...
selling Justice League merch that includes Superman.
That's so dumb.
I'm looking
Yes,
at
we get
my...
it. Superman's dead, and we get it. Yeah, he's gonna return because that's just what makes sense. But you're already like spoiling the movie.
That's so stupid, though.
First of
Okay.
all, I'm not going into Justice League watching it for Superman. In fact, I'm glad Superman's not in at least the first half of the movie.
Yeah, thank God. Fuck him.
You certainly are Dapper.
I like Ben Affleck's Batman,
also a
and I like
midget.
Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. I don't know how I feel about Ezra Miller's The Flash. I feel like I'm gonna like it, but I don't know.
I farmed for like 20 minutes to get those.
Do you think I should make some space in my inventory? Because I'm pretty sure I'm full.
Of course. Yeah, you have a problem with hoarding in this game. And I'm the one with a...
selling what needs to be sold.
Uh-huh.
I forget to do it.
You want to see something badass?
No.
Do you want to see something really badass?
No.
Watch. This is like optimal DPS.
I know, but it looks so stupid.
Is it because I'm a midget? I'm still humming.
My name is
The
Pooh.
fact that you're short, there's the fact that you're
My
wielding
name is
two
Pooh.
very small black and yellow pistols, and they're shooting one bullet every 3 seconds.
Yeah, you should use that Deepa. It still does crazy damage. Since this is first playthrough. I used a level 8 Stiff Herald, for like, up until level 21 on my Zero. Like when I first started playing. Oh god. Can't wait until I have money shot. Money shot. Do I have any singularities? No I don't, but I have a bonus package. Alright, let's get this over with.
Yeah, I did it. I
Oh,
leveled
level
up.
17, nice.
I thought I already was level 17. I guess I wasn't.
Nope, you were 16 and like 9 quarter tenths billionths.
9 number.
8 quintillionths.
Oh, dang, I shot the thing right as it was coming for you.
That's
And I
how you
was
do it.
scoping and stuff.
Yeah, Torg weapons are really bad for dealing with air enemies. I'm an even better shot when I'm gay. Wait. Hydrogen peroxide. Eh, whatever, I'm not dealing with these guys. Ooh, a shield. You wanna know what shield is pretty good? Cracked sash. Come on. Quickly, this way. Okay, I'm out of ammo and I can't reload for some reason. Now I'm gonna die. Yeah! These guys are level 20. We probably shouldn't be doing this. Whoa, that guy's just infinitely shooting his laser because I killed him while he was doing it. Look at this. I can still get damaged by it. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Hey. Hey, look at this. Just infinite laser.
I don't see what you're seeing then.
You don't see that guy shooting a laser.
Well, I do. It seems to be shooting into the ground, but you said something about it can still damage you, and I tried that and it didn't work.
You're standing on top of this guy's body.
Yeah, I was. Well, there is no guy right there.
Right here?
No, there's a guy right here.
I see a guy right here, and he's shooting me with a laser. Well, he's dead. Ow. No. I'm corroded. You just kind of shot him. I really need to do side quests on this character. We are 3 levels underleveled. Ah! No, I don't want to meet your girlfriend. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. I am 100% out of ammo.
Too. So I just resorted to trying to melee it.
Oh, I got it! I got it! Oh, I'm dead. Quickly! You're right there! You can get me! No, you're gonna die. Oh my god, you didn't die. Come on, ammo, ammo, ammo. Thank you. I'll weaken him. Oh, I fired all 3 of my shots. No!
This
You
scab
can
is
get him!
monotony.
You can get him!
I don't
No!
appreciate this. No, I have like 1 or 2 shots left.
I think it's time that I... Wait, what time is it? 7:30, that's not bad. My name is Poop. Yeah, this is how much you struggle when you're under level. Oh shit.
What was that? It said ding.
That was me leveling up.
Oh, so that's what it is when you level up, a ding?
Uh-huh. It just says ding. No, my guns. I have a lot of trouble fighting Bloodwing with... Your reaction is supposed to be, wait, we fight Bloodwing?
No, I know
Not
you fight Bloodwing.
Shut up.
This is not my first rodeo with a giant multi-element bird.
Oh yeah? Well then, when was your first elemental rodeo with a giant bird? First.
On the PC.
Oh yeah? On the
Yeah.
If only I was Grog
Meanwhile,
heralding.
on the PlayStation, I still haven't actually beaten the worm, the thresher.
Oh yeah.
Did that thing just rocket?
No, we beat the Thresher.
You may have, but I haven't yet on the PS4.
No, we both have. This is past the Thresher.
I know it's past the thresher, but we're on your world where we have beaten it.
No, but we
Or
were
you
playing
have.
together and we beat the Thresher.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't me you were playing with.
Yes, it was. We started...
I would remember.
I started off on a commando, and I was teaching you how to play the game. You were already progressed on your commando, and I found one of similar level, and started playing with you.
Yeah, and we got to get Sanctuary out of the ground, but then we stopped there.
No,
Yeah.
we actually killed the Thresher.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
I don't believe you.
We did. Okay, let's go to your character then. Let's go to your character right now.
I
Right
am
now.
on my character.
No, I'm joining you. I'm gonna be joining you.
Alright. Alright. Also, I tried to say this earlier, but there's a video that says a monster magnet meets blood, and the thumbnail is a large magnet next to a bucket of blood, and it just says, iron in blood? I was like, yeah, that's common knowledge.
Mm-hmm. It says I can't join you. Is your thing set to online friends only, or online invite only, online public, LAN, offline,
Let me see.
or back? Oh wait, never mind. It's I can join you. I can join you.
Alright.
I think you actually had to be in game or whatever. Hyperion, Torg, and Tedior. Oh, you were right.
Yeah.
I
You feel like a silly now, don't you?
I feel really silly now. Why the fuck am I always at like 100 bullets in my Herald? I shouldn't be blowing through it so fast. Yeah, let's just plow through here. We don't have to fight these guys. They're gay. G-E-Y. Gay. Oh wait, I can I can put something in my skill point. Boom. I'd say we'd. Oh fuck. Yeah, you go ahead. I'll go back.
Why?
We missed a step. So you keep going ahead. Keep going ahead. As I said, you go ahead. I'll stay back. Salvador is so broken. No, not unless you choose.
So it's a choice to defeat Jack or not? You can just defeat the warrior and be done with it?
No.
So what, do you mean we can just let the warrior kill everyone?
No.
You're making some awfully weird statements, my friend.
Uh-huh. That guy is a naughty language.
Not a naughty language.
Uh-huh. You fuckle nut. Oh, looks like I'm gonna be the one to die. Or not. Oops. Just 'cause I could. So, old Slappy, he's right over there. Yeah, don't jump out towards him. He isn't there yet. Okay, there's gonna be a big old fucking constructor right here, and we're just gonna mark him. Yep, he's dead. It was even faster on my the other day. Because I had the B and Lasco. Okay, if we wait for a second, wait. At least wait until my Gunzerk is up. I want to show you something really funny. Alright, we're good.
Hold on. Alright.
I might need that, double penetrating herald back. Just for a second, though. You mean a yeet? I'm gonna catch
no,
it. I'm gonna catch it in my mouth. I'm gonna catch it. There we go. I just did. I caught it in my mouth.
Hold on, now I need to put something back in there. Let's go.
Here you go. Okay.
No, I'm full.
Oh my god, you retard. Grab it! Don't just leave it!
Fine!
Fucking cunt.
Sir.
What?
Just... Pure badness. Okay,
Yeah.
somehow I'm still full.
Bye-bye, blue poo. You really need to clean out
carrying
your
this much-
inventory.
How was I carrying this much stuff in the first place? Wait, no, this is probably all from that... Wait. I already have this in my inventory.
We duplicated both of them. But still, don't waste a perfectly good Deepa. Oh, never mind. Or not Deepa, just Herald.
I already have this one though, and I can't pick it up.
I'll end you. Do you want to know what my inventory consists of? 2
What?
Deepas, another Herald, Earnest Spiker, Slick Law, and like 4 comms and an extra shield. I have 8 out of 12 filled. Now, I'm so mad that I'm gonna kill this stupid Thresher before he can even get his shield up. Nope, never mind, he got his shield up. That completely voided what I wanted to do. So I'll give you your Herald back. There, I gave you back your Herald. It's at the Thresher's feet. Or lack of feet. Whoa, he dropped a legendary. Look at that. I definitely didn't place that there. Are you gonna just leave it there?
I got distracted.
idiot.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Sometimes I think you suffer from the skull shivers.
Oh, hey, Iridium.
Oh, so you can pick up Iridium, but you can't pick up a legendary.
No. I don't know where it went.
Best line right here. Example. What are you doing? Watch this. Best driving, 10 out of 10.
Yes, it's perfect.
Are you eating my ass? I wish I was
I know,
0
it's
right now
also
so I could
bad.
show you something. Hey look, a legendary. Pick it up.
What?
Pick it up.
Ah. Wait, I might just drop the wrong thing.
I took that. Here you go. If you really don't want something, throw it in the grinder.
It's transmitting the supply request now.
Just not right now.
Well, I'll just drop this thing in my hands.
Angel? You don't have long until Jack realizes I'm not helping you anymore. Defend that beacon. Now, if you can't even handle these loaders, you're really gonna disappoint me.
Good job. Yeah, don't die too much, or you'll, like, die for real.
In real life?
Uh-huh. Here, let me take some bullets for you.
Uncalibrated fast travel station request.
Bending.
I've increased your request's priority. Depot Junction will live without medical supplies for another few months.
Okay,
Gotta repair the beacon.
Aiden?
Yeah.
I think my stream died.
Oh no.
Are we back? Are we back? I think we might be back. I'm not sure. I'm very confused. Because I started lagging and then it said that I couldn't broadcast gameplay and I'm like, what?
I'll see what I can do.
Send in the constructors. I want those bastards dead now.
Bang.
Bing bing.
Bang. Bang bang. I got a little bang bang shooter. I got a little bang bang shooter. There's a commando comm there for you. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Am I good? Am I good? Oh no, I'm on fire. I'm not on fire. I'm back.
They're launching the fast travel station now.
I'm out of ammo, yay! Let me pick this up for you since you're obviously full.
It's almost here. Just protect the beacon for another few seconds.
How many, how many
Sanctuary's new position.
ammo do you have?
I have 11 sniper and that's it.
Oh.
Go, quickly. Use the fast
I'm
travel
going.
station.
Shut up, Angel, you piece of beautiful woman.
Real smooth.
I know. I'm pretty smooth. Pretty smooth with the ladies, if I do say so myself.
Hey, what's this? That's a dude.
Oh, is it Michael Mammerell?
No, it's Justin Mac ready.
Oh,
McDonald's
there's
just about
this
ready.
right here. Watch this. It's this guy with the sniper rifle. can keep accusing him. And then he gives us the law. Also, here's a class mod for you. Right over here. I'm splishing and splashing. Is it? Oh, it is a veteran comm. Okay. I'm splishing and splashing.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Ba-da-ba-bum. Watch this. I'm so silly.
What do I get more of?
If you're gonna
Okay.
keep using the Herald pistol, but if you're gonna use different guns, then you might
I
want...
mainly use shotguns, so I got shotgun.
Yeah, that's good. Yada yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yada yada. Splish splash, I was eating some ass, ba-da-da-da.
Oh my wo, wo shinru.
Ore wa mou shindaru.
Nani?
Oh my god, he killed himself.
Oh my god, he killed Kenny.
No, I'm leaving. I chose not to do that mission. It'll give you the Heartbreaker, which is a good gun, but...
I don't use Moxie's weapons.
You're a dumbass.
I know. I just don't like them.
Why?
I don't know, I just don't like them.
Because most of them are Malawan?
No. Because usually by the time I get them, I have better damage things.
Okay, well, when you're using them in later playthroughs, then you'll start liking them more, because they heal you.
Alright. I mean, I already knew they healed me. It's just like, why heal myself when I just kill things quicker?
Because then, if you're healing and killing, then that makes you a very formidable enemy. I should probably stop the stream
Just like
right now.
Moira.
I'm gonna stop. Well, I hope y'all enjoy it and blah.